The show is about a family who live in Hebburn who are just trying to get on. They don't have loads of money. They're not dead poor. They're just trying to get on. And they have a son who thinks he's better than Hebburn because he's ran away to live a better life. And he comes home, and it's a story of what happens when you go home after you think you're better than where you come from. How do I think it went? I think everybody liked it. Hopefully cut to footage of people liking it. I think they liked it. Everyone laughed in the right places. I haven't slept for about 2 days. And it's, it's a huge thing. It's the biggest thing I'll ever do in my life, to tell a story of my hometown. If I made a movie or anything like that, it wouldn't be as big as this. And this is my way I sort of grew up as a stand-up comedian in this venue. So it was a huge thing to do for me. In a recession, we switched back to family, and I think this is a family sitcom rather than a Geordie sitcom. So I think the climate of us wanting to realise the people that are close to us is the the family values are the driving force in it.
You're kind of sat there at the back, kind of hoping that people are going to laugh from the start of episode 1, and when that first laugh comes, and then it sort of builds, because it's a sitcom and it takes a little while for people to get into the characters and work out what's going on. And when it sort of built, and a few minutes in, it was really kind of big, I think, for some of the funniest scenes. And then, I was relieved and very, very happy, because, if people aren't going to laugh here, we're screwed. But they did, so we're not, I think, hopefully. I think Hebburn, in a lot of ways, is exactly what's needed right now. It's been quite a while since a sort of warm family comedy. You need stuff that's just properly funny, that I can sit at home and watch with my mum, and she's not going to go, "What are you doing with your life, Mac? This is funny." And I think Hebburn will do that. In fact, I know Hebburn will do that.
Unfortunately, most people's perception of what Newcastle is if you're over 50, it's when the boat comes in. If you're 40, it's probably off Readers in Pet. And after that, possibly Geordie Shore. So really, it can only do great for the Geordie Shore lot. But I think what you'll find is people will associate with the family. Everybody's got a family like that. Everybody knows characters. Even Big Keith, people know people like Big Keith. Probably not as extreme as Big Keith in some cases. If you do know them, then I feel sorry for you. I really do. I really feel sorry for you.
Yeah, we were just like joking around, and I was saying what could have been good for us, good for the next second series. And I said that we should have a bonfire night special, where I have like fireworks, and I throw them in the fire, and then I walk away for sherbet dab, running down my chin, fireworks exploding behind me, and I'm just walking away the sherbet and chuck the lollipop away. And then I was going, girlfriends, I need girlfriends. And I said there should be twins, because I have to go out with one of them, but then think that the one that I'm going out with is the one that I'm actually going out with, but it's a twin. Dun, dun, dun.
Would you write your own sitcom one day, or?
Yeah, I would.
What would you do it about?
What would I do it about?
Yeah.
Well, I'd do it about this boy who got interviewed once. Just caking himself.
I'm not sure if anything's percent. I like watching it because I think it's got a little bit of edge. It's a bit saucy, but it's got a story, and the characters, the actors are really, really funny. But for me, I think there's genuine storylines, and you sort of want to know what happens next with the people. And as long as the gags are good and you want to know what happens next, that's all you really need, isn't it? And that was the thing that we've always tried to do with it. So hopefully we've realised it. See, I can't say that. I can't say I have or I haven't, can I? Do you know what I mean? It's up to an audience or a person who's watching this. But we tried our best to do that. That was all we tried to do.
When's it on?
When's it on? BBC2. Fuck, I'll do that again. when's it on? BBC2, October the 18th, 10 p.m. And then every Thursday on BBC2 at 10 p.m. And please watch it, because I've been saying to my wife I want a new car, right? She says I can't have one until we have a house. Now, if I get a second series, I can probably put a house. I had like major debt problems when I was a kid, because I used to drink like fucking loads. So I'm kind of getting over that. My credit rating's completely fucked, right? So what I'm trying to do is, if I can get the house, that keeps her happy, right? We keep her happy, that's fine, right? I just need a deposit on a car, man, because I just want to have a nice car. I've never had a nice car, so that's why you should watch it.
I don't think there's enough sympathy for you to get a nice car, though.
You don't think there's a sympathy to have a nice car? I've driven shite all my life, man. As a comic, I drive 50,000 miles a year. Do you know what I mean? I've driven 1,000 miles in 3 days. in a Ford Fiesta. But my wife wants a new house, and we've got a baby. And we live in a 2-bedroom flat.
Baby, sympathy, they are.
Now there's no sympathy. All right, I've got a baby who lives in a 2-bedroom flat. She can do laps of the house, because she can't, there's no way to go around. It's like 20 feet long. She just walks into doors and turns around. You want to watch that happen? BBC2. 10 o'clock.